Hello everyone! The video idea I had for this week is I gotta keep going with it. Until then, here's a short video that's totally not planned, but it needed to be planned because, sketchbook tours, that's been a thing, right? I did one a few months ago, and that was my first sketchbook ever. It gives a good insight to where my brain was, and a little context. This was during the time of my Digimon arc. I loved Digimon. You would think I would draw a lot of Digimon. No, I did not. But I really liked the human characters and the interactions and stuff, and it really inspired me to work on my cartoon or the story at the time that I was making. And so this whole sketchbook is primarily that. Digimon was the base. I was really into Powerpuff Girls too, so there is a little bit of that. We are heading down to memory lane, aka sketchbook number 3 from 2000. Hello. Here we are, sketchbook. Yes, I did use the composition books you would get for cheap because I was cheap. Because there was a lot of papers and it made me feel cool. First things first. That right there, this little thing right here, hi and hello, I thought of the previous year as my studio name, so it's not real, it's made up. Alright, so here we go. My girl, my baby girl, Candy. You know, manga, I was going for that look, but I didn't realize, hey, screen tones or anything, so I thought pencils was the next best thing. She looks really cool. I really like her pose. I didn't stray away from the fingers, even though how bad they look. More of her, for reference, again, she looks like this. Very, very good, very nice. Final design. Not much has changed. Okay, here's my girl Liz. She looks like this, for reference, if you forgot. She's great. I love her. Her arm, too long. Again, I tell you, what are shoulders? Never realized they were a thing. More Liz, of course. Let's keep going. I'm gonna, you know what? We're just gonna call her by her recent name, Fairy, okay? She has a different name in each story she's in. I don't know why. It just happens that way. So yeah, we'll just call her Fairy for now. And she's quite surprised. More of her little buddy right here, her little Bo Wand guy is very mischievous, and so she's basically why are you like this? And little does she know, he's like, meh. They didn't have faces, but he's thinking that, okay? This is Bill, aka Breath, I think. I don't know. I have characters that look very similar to each other, and I know in my subconscious they're the same, but then looking at them, they're completely different. So I don't know. More of her. She's kind of the bad guy. I think I'm gonna call her by her recent name too, Domina. She had a different name in the old one. She still has her little leaf guy. I think I was concepting her color scheme right now. As you can see in the background, I have a different color scheme. More of her. I tried blonde hair. I don't know why, since Candy has blonde hair. I don't know. I was trying things, and that's what sketchbooks are for. Trying things. Here's Pink. I don't know if I changed her eyes in the recent rendition. I call her Pink because in the first rendition she's pink, but in later renditions her name is Raspberry. Because, they're pink too, so, and they're small and sour, and she is very much a brat, so the name works out. Here's more of her, again, concepting it up, because later renditions she has these guys. Her little hair twirly thingies, looks like this. Is this Pajama Liz? I'm not sure. I don't know. I think maybe I was conceptualizing outfits for them, I think. There's a lot of conceptualizing in these sketchbooks, I tell you, but we're going to keep going. This is Fairy in fancy wear, I think. Quotations on fancy wear. I don't know what this whole thing is right here, but it could be a crown. Question mark. More Fairy. She's, I guess, using her powers. I don't know. More Domina. I think I needed to get a grasp on how I wanted Domina to actually look and act. Same with Pink, too, right here. Same with Domina. I guess she's going through some things. And then we have two characters. No character interaction quite yet, but we're getting there. I think, if anything, in my brain, Candy is talking to her little wand guy, Dust. Probably the same dealio, but talking to somebody else here. Domina, no concept, no, I don't know. This is the final color scheme I went for Domina. And she looks like this, by the way. In her final rendition. Yeah, she looks a lot more happier here. What happened to her eyebrows? Do they not exist? Yeah. Oh, I gave her little bow earrings. That is so cute. Yeah, this is the final design of her for this rendition. And this is how she looks now. If I did not say that earlier, but
If I did, hey, you get double the raspberry. So cute, cute, cute. Okay, I think I really liked her, so I just kept drawing her. More candy, because you can't have enough candy. Liz, is this a ballpoint pen? No, that's... It has to be pencil. It has to be pencil. I know in some of my drawings it gets kind of ballsy, and I'm like, why? Why just pen? What? It's crazy. This was my sister drew this in my sketchbook. I like to have my siblings draw my sketchbooks time to time. She was young here too, so shut up. Yeah. Okay. If you look in the back of Candy, I have a list of all the websites that I like to go to. But she's great. I love Candy. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Ooh, Liz is looking kind of sad here. What happened to eyebrows? We don't know. Wow, that leg is a very special leg in my heart. Oh, we got the girls. Candy's obviously talking to Dust. Fairy's talking to Candy, it looks like, because she's looking up. And then Liz is just here listening, like a good little bean. I don't know. So, from what I remember, is Liz is getting sucked into something. I don't know what. And her little friend Sparkles here, her wand, that's her name, is just like staring at her. Just like, I can't help you, dude. And then we got Liz acting kind of like, oh, I don't know. You're not that smart. We got her looking really, I never really paid attention to this page. Look at her. She's all like, peace, man. So cute. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what this is. This is a younger version of Candy. I gave her, like, anime eyes. Oh! Okay, I think I was trying to come up with, like, a little, like, subplot, like, them fighting their clones from a different world or something. Oh, and this is her imaginative, her little power. She gets a little wand too. The candy one has a circle one too. So I guess that makes sense because in my world building and the powers and stuff for the fourth scene, circles are the most common symbols you can have as a power representative thingy. So that makes sense actually. So wow, we have Domina acting all mean, like, yo, I'm gonna kill you all. That wasn't part of her agenda. She never killed. We have Bill. Bill was probably the one that's killed people. I don't know. It's so weird because I always remembered drawing her with like a skirt or a dress on or something. So bizarre seeing her with shorts. So I think this might be someone else completely. I'm not too sure. Here we have Pink again. She's great. Oh, we got okay, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense because, well, I don't want to give out any spoilers, but these two should not be on the same page. That should give you some signage. And we got Candy again, of course. Repetition is key in drawing, and so just drawing the same characters over and over again, especially if they're your comfort character, especially at the time in my life, yeah, it makes sense to draw them over and over again. You know what? I can draw them from memory, so it's fine. Again, she's looking like, whoa, I swear I've seen most of these in these sketchbooks over and over again. But I know they're telling a story. I know, but I can't come up with it. Okay. Here we go. This is Candy fighting her clone, because I don't know how I came to the thing where they're fighting clones, but yeah, sure, why not? But don't ask me how she's floating. She's just floating. I guess clones can float, This is Fairy fighting her clone, and the clones is a butterfly for her imaginative. This right here, this anatomy, I think I was going for like a Powerpuff Girl kind of look, at least a little bit with the knees. Because if you didn't know, if you draw Powerpuff Girls floating, the knees are basically a circle. So easy to draw, right? But this, I don't... There's not even a sketch line underneath. Isn't that amazing? I was just ballsy back then. I also like the perspective, and this is Liz's, and Liz's clone has like a flower for her motif. She looks almost exactly the same, but her pigtails are a little bit more higher up. I think Liz was trying to talk her way out of it. I'm pretty sure she's like, "Hey, let's just be friends." Ooh. Or something else stupid like that, but the clone was not going to have... Okay, this is Pajama Candy. Anytime I can draw a character with pajamas, I will do it. This is my first pajama Liz. Isn't she cute? I don't know. I just think it's so funny that when cartoon characters or anime characters fall asleep in pigtails, they just leave them in. I'm like, dude, that's so smart. Fairies is very more regal, which is surprisingly suiting for her, especially since at the time I didn't have like something like more princessy for her, but she's obviously more princessy now. So this is surprisingly suiting. And okay, so Candy is tied up, hanging. she's obviously in trouble. Okay, she wakes up. Okay, or I like where this is going. Okay, and then we got Candy crying. Candy, excuse me. Oh my God, Liz is crying. And if you don't know, Liz has time tears. How they work is basically like a fountain of youth, but like through tears. So we're gonna probably see some younger versions of our characters soon here, I'm sure. Here we go. Yeah. I see. It was these lines indicate that it's working. She's going young. Why does she need to be young? She doesn't. I think she was just sad for some god unforgotten reason. I don't know. And then we got very rare, very angry, and she's using her powers. There's no color in this page. I don't know what happened to my color pencils, but I guess I just didn't feel like using them. Oh, okay. I drew a better version of the clone Candy, and I do like drawing her, actually. And then we got younger Liz. I don't think I have any character charts of them younger in this sketchbook. We got younger Candy here. Cute. And now they're the same ages as Pink or Raspberry, and she's like, oh, geez, I gotta deal with these people? Oh, my God. Now they're ready to fight. Young Pink, I guess. I don't know. Raspberry's gonna use her powers here, I guess. I'm amazed that there's no undersketch underneath. It's just like straight up pencil, like, let's go to town. That's crazy. Are they jumping or are they flying? I'm not sure, but we're gonna just move on. Okay, so they're using their powers, I think. Don't ask me who this is because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who this is either. I don't think this is fair either. Who are you people? I do like their hair though. Unique. Okay, this for sure though is still the clone for Candy. I think, yeah, I drew her a lot more than the other clones. You can tell because she's really cute. Fun fact, my characters used to ride on like little boogie boards that fly because I thought that was cool. So she's on hers, which is the shape of a star. They all have their own motifs, apparently. Oh yeah, here's Liz's. It's a heart, obviously. Like, duh. Fairy's just like the outlier. Like, what? Where's hers? She's just always like, whoa! Maybe she's falling or something. Bill again. Younger Candy again. Okay, I get it. I like to draw these characters. Liz again. Candy shocked. You know, me too. I feel that. More Candy. This foot gives me life. I don't think that little ball can pick up Candy. I think the whole thing was like, oh, I'm fishing. And then we have Candy again looking up. Liz telling someone off. Liz meeting one of my other OCs from a different world, which it suits what I'm going for with them. I hate this dog character. Goodbye. Fairy again. She looks quite different, I think. I don't know what's up. I think it's like the eyebrows, maybe. We got Liz again. Candy looking kind of discomfortly. Fairy again. Liz, Sparkles. I think Sparkles is like fixing up her hair. I don't know. And this body position also gives me life. This is great. Candy again with the Jester. I really like the Jester. Pink again. So again, these are just like all the same characters. Let's see if I could get to anything new. I do like what is this little imaginative thingy doing here? He's so silly. Let's see if I can speed this up without like missing so much. It's basically the whole same thing all over again. If I come across anything interesting, got younger Liz crying again. Yeah. Okay, she's using her powers. Okay, we actually drew out the powers this time. What the heck? Nice. Not a lot to it. What is this? It's so good. Oh, I did screw up. I was like, oh, her arms should look like this. I guess it was too weenie-ish. Not like this was already bad, but, we'll take it where we can get it. There's so much I can say, but I just love it. I think we got a little bit of an older Raspberry, I think. Yeah. Okay, here's where we get to some extra cringe. You know how you can put you sometimes in fan fictions and stuff, like the author will insert themselves like a straight up like one for one. What do you call it? A self insert? Yeah, here's my self insert. My characters were having one of them fourth breaking wall moments coming up. So just be prepared. Just be prepared, okay? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's younger me. Yeah, that's I think me. Yeah, me again. Yeah, me again. I mean, it's mostly my characters. I think me drawing this out like this whole little story plan thingy made me realize like I like drawing my characters more than putting myself into my stuff, like straight up. So that's why there's not really any self inserts that I've drawn outside of this. And if they do, they're very, very rare. So here we are. This is me. And so my character's meeting me. Don't ask how that happened, but it did. And then it's like me reading my sketchbook to my characters. Yeah, this is bad. These are just great. I love looking at my old work. I do. It's always something different and new at the same time. Like, I remember drawing these, but I don't remember them looking bad. But looking back at them now, they're bad. Is this me again? I don't think so. Is it? I'm not sure. They're facing off with pink again. Again, loving that back camera angle to the, yeah, It's not how perspective works exactly, but, you know, it's better than what I've done beforehand, which was nothing. Them young again, I guess. Yeah, I've got, yeah, Yep. Oh, okay. I think I tried to do a little bit of character sheets for how Domina looked when she was younger and stuff in this, and this definitely shows. I have a better one, I think, later down the line. So younger Domina here. Now they're all young, so great. Did I not like this version of Bill, or is this like her using her powers? I'm not sure. Well, look, it's me and I'm mad. Whatever. Ooh. This was me experimenting, which you always should in your sketchbooks because nobody's going to look at it. As I look at my subscriber count, that, you know, you could do whatever you want. And I had trouble, obviously. And I knew this because why else would I draw this? Of side angles or side perspectives of characters. So here we are trying, and I never tried again. I don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna just keep going. Nobody has hypnosis powers. We're gonna just keep going. I know there's more cringiness in here. Just let's get to it. Okay, they did have a little hideout with computers and stuff, looking for bad guys, and they found Bill, and Sandy's like, whoa, fairy, excuse me, what the frig? Don't know what's going on here, but it's like the same characters again. I don't know what's going on here. I don't. But I love it. Yeah. I'll let you know. Okay. Here we go with the cringe. We have the Powerpuff Girls? Question mark? I know Bubbles is. This, however, I think I turned Candy into like a Powerpuff Girl, I think, here. And they're like, oh, where's yeah, I don't know. They're all the same. Okay, so I turned Fairy into a Powerpuff Girl, I think, here, And then Buttercup. I know for a fact this has to be, like, Buttercup, but, like, in my style, I think, at the time. Interesting. Same with Bubbles. And then I turned Liz into a Powerpuff Girl. I don't know. Maybe I was doing a style swap thing here. I don't know. I think I was. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just... Can you tell I don't want to talk about this, but I'm talking about it. So, obviously, Candy's captured. She gets captured a lot in my sketchbooks, I've noticed. Her imaginative gets taken, and Domina takes him, because that's just what she does. Who saves her? No, it's Mr. Beefmeat! I love Mr. Beefmeat. Okay, so I guess this marks his arrival, I think. This might be his first time in here. I think. Is this foreshadowing? Because he has Liz's imaginative and he's been wanting that, so he hasn't changed one bit. So Candy's like, oh, I'm gonna get that thing back, and she makes Mr. Beefmeat fall asleep. And so, yeah, we got some small baby girls. We got Bill again. I don't know why I thought this was like a cool shot. It looked better in my mind, I know that much. Who are these characters? I don't know. Again, random OCs. I think I was just trying to couple them with, like, background characters, I think. I don't know. I'm not certain. Yeah, just a lot of experimenting, a lot of, like, characters looking at each other. Like, in my mind, I know for sure I was having them say something, okay? So, like, this was a scene. I don't know. Again, a same scene. Oh, yeah, I think it was just having, like, the bad guys talk to the good guys, I guess. Yeah, this makes sense. We got more bad guys, again. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. My fairy art. So, fun fact. Digimon, again, was playing around this time. I was like, I really, really, really love Lilymon, and I want to draw a fairy in my story. Why is there a fairy in my story? I don't care. I don't know. I want a fairy in my story, gosh darn it. This is me brainstorming ideas, fairies, for my story. And I'll come up with an idea later on of why she's there, and we'll get to that. But this is the first rendition. This is the second. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now. To make this hypothetical fairy work, I took reference of all the girls. I'm gonna make one fairy out of all these girls' traits or whatever. And this is the final design I came up with. I know that for a fact. This is Starla, aka Starry. She was made out of the blood of children, I guess. And guess who made her? Guess who made her? Mr. Beefmeat made her. She's like a fairy out to destroy, but she's actually a good guy. And this is her in her civilian clothes right here. I love her too. This is her using her powers. Candy again. And this is the last page for this. I think these are background characters I was making again. Can't go wrong with a simple, dot face, right? And the back of the sketchbook. So that means we're done with this sketchbook. So thank God.
So that's it for the sketchbook tour, at least this round. Hopefully I can do something a little bit more recent next time we do a sketchbook tour. I do better art than this, I swear. So guys, have a lovely, awesome, always take good care. And I definitely will have to stream on Friday. So, hey, goodbye.